Dave Campbell's Texas Football, in partnership with the Texas Bowl, is proud to present the Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week award to the most deserving high schooler in the state of Texas. Every Monday at noon, 12:42-ish, Dave Campbell's Texas Football announces 10 candidates for that week's award based on the previous week's on-field performance. We then leave it up to you, voting at texasfootball.com on the front page. Voting closes each Friday at noon, with the winner being announced shortly thereafter. Your Week 4 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week nominees. Buffalo quarterback Brett Hoffman went 21 of 26 for 426 yards and 6 touchdowns passing, added 63 yards on the ground for the Bison. Kennedy running back and linebacker Jaren Salais, I think it's Salais.
I do not know that one. I am no
Salais. Jaren Salais. That's what we'll go with. 271 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground, 9 tackles and 4 tackles for loss for Kennedy. Snyder athlete Cam Smith, 12 carries for 156 yards and 4 touchdowns, 19 receiving yards. He also added 4 tackles, and a pass breakup. Blue Ridge running back and free safety Utah Parath. How about this? 318 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground. He added 6 tackles for good measure. Shelbyville quarterback Ja'Cory Stanley. He went 15 of 19 for 388 yards and 4 touchdowns passing. He ran for 109 yards and 2 touchdowns, and he had 4 tackles and a pass breakup.
Jeez.
Hallettsville running back and safety Jonathan Brooks. This is maybe the crazy result of the week. 14 carries for 271 yards and 4 touchdowns, and added 3 tackles for good measure. Jonathan Brooks up for Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week. So is West running back Trey Janik. 309 yards and 4 touchdowns on the ground for the Trojans running back. Spearman athlete Brennan Thompson, 152 yards and 2 touchdowns rushing, 69 yards and a touchdown receiving, and he returned an interception return for a touchdown for Spearman athlete Brennan Thompson. Wink quarterback Kannon Gibson, 208 yards and 3 touchdowns passing. He also carried the ball 30 times.
Goodness.
For 197 yards and 3 touchdowns. A workhorse, Kannon Gibson, up for Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week. And finally, Wilson athlete Dominic Varela ran for 273 yards and 8 touchdowns on the ground and added 48 yards and a touchdown passing. So those are your Week 4 Mr. Texas Football Player of the Week nominees. Buffalo quarterback Brett Hoffman, Kennedy running back and linebacker Jaren Salais. I think I said it like 7 different times. I'm sorry, Jaren. Snyder athlete Cam Smith, Blue Ridge running back and free safety Utah Parath, Shelbyville's Ja'Cory Stanley, Hallettsville's Jonathan Brooks, West's Trey Janik, Spearman's Brennan Thompson, Wink's Kannon Gibson, and Wilson's Dominic Varela. Vote early, vote often, vote now at texasfootball.com.